scoop of intracarb raw fuel. Sorry. 25 grams of carbs, 300 milligrams of sodium. Fuels the workout. Let's get it. What is up, YouTube? It's a beautiful day. Gonna be hitting the lift here at Lifetime. Chest and biceps. Get in, get after it. Get on with the day. Yeah, not much really to say, but it's time to go to work. What's up, YouTube? Carmel, you on the power building split?
I be watching them sometimes.
You do?
Yeah. I like it.
Good. You do? What do I gotta improve on? I'll put you on the spot.
I don't know. Like,
do stuff outside of lifting or
change
what?
Change something up, bro.
Change something up?
Everyone does the same thing, so change something up.
Do you get like a Samsolic vibe from it? Would you say?
That's like too much.
Too much?
Like make it your own, bro.
Unique.
I don't know how to do that.
Figure it out. Should I do Minecraft Let's Plays?
Yeah, bro. Do it.
Peace out, boy. You have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, you too.
Nah, bro. I could be your filmer for real. Damn. Bro, I could be a filmer for real. It's kind of fun.
I'll let you.
Bro, this is brutal. It's right now. Got you, bro. It's bad lighting.
Bad lighting?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Let's get back.
Nah, bro. I'm the GOAT cameraman.
Goated cameraman.
You gotta move with it.
Oh! Say what's up to YouTube, brother.
Yes, sir. Dude, fucking camera's sick.
It's nice, bro.
Oh, shit. I don't mean to.
No, you good. You're chilling, bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
holy shit. That's fucking crazy. I'll set it with it.
Alright. You should see how it looks with a little bit of downlighting, bro. Have you done it in that room yet? Pose room? Is it? Yeah, it's pretty.
You're on the up a little bit.
Nuts. Let's go. Yeah, you're good. All right, so just got home. That workout went a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Mainly due to the fact that I'm like down on calories. I didn't think I was gonna be pushing nearly as much weight as I did, but my body today said, "Let's do it," and we moved the 90s. Felt very good, especially because I took until failure, because that's kind of like what I like to do in a sense. But it was also nice to see some of the guys I haven't seen in a minute, because I mean originally that's where I used to go. Lifetime is where I used to go every single day pretty much, and then I switched to DSM Barbell, which I think has a better community. I might be biased because there's some people at Lifetime that I'm just not big fans of, because they talk shit, and I mean I can't really think about it too much because I'm putting the work in, and if they're too busy worried about me, then it shows, because they've made no progress. So that's kind of harsh, but it's the truth. So yeah, lift overall went good. Messed around in the posing room a little bit trying to find good angles, because it's about the angles, something like that, which I thought I looked pretty decent. I'm leaning out, leaner than this is gonna be like the best I've ever looked, to be 100% honest. I've never gotten this lean as the amount of muscle I've put on, or with the amount of muscle I've put on since high school, for wrestling. So I'm really excited for this. And the one thing I do attribute a lot of my mental, like my discipline, and the being relentless, is to wrestling. I wrestled for 4 years, 5 years, 6. Middle school was iffy. I just kind of rolled around. But I really started taking it a lot seriously in high school. And I was the only person in my graduating class that wrestled all 4 years. And to me, that says something, It shows that I'm willing to put the work in. I'm willing to endure the struggle, and I'm choosing to do it because I love it, And wrestling taught me a lot about myself, because it is, although it's like a team sport for duels, it is an individual sport. And, the only person you can truly blame when you lose is yourself. And it's very much so like bodybuilding. This is an individual sport. Everything that I do in my days on my own, the meals I eat, how I go about my day, it all plays a role into what you see in front of you. And that's on me. No one else. Me. That's on me. And, I enjoy this. I enjoy the fact that, I have no one else to blame but myself. Because then it holds me to a higher standard, because I know what I'm capable of. And yeah, other people might be telling me, oh, you need to give your body a rest. Oh, you need this, you need that. No, I know what I'm capable of. I know what I need, and I'm gonna continue to push myself to the limit, because it brings me joy to kind of break down in that aspect. To get to the point where it's like, I don't know if I can do another rep, or I don't know if, like, I feel like crap. Like, it's working, because I'm embracing the struggle in this aspect. Um, but yeah, I really truly love this entirety of the process. And going back to wrestling, I mean, I think that the fact that I was able to endure wrestling, and I got my ass kicked. I got beat a lot. Pinned, teched. It's a hard sport, physically, mentally, cutting weight. Doing school while wrestling. I know it's only high school, but it's still it takes its toll. But I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't change anything that I went through in that process, for the world, because it has gotten me to where I am today. Going through the continuous showing up and, getting the crap beat out of me, getting somewhat embarrassed, because it is embarrassing to lose. It is embarrassing to get pinned. But I had to go through that to understand that, the work that I was putting in wasn't enough. And, the work that I'm putting in now towards something that I truly am aspiring to do good at, it's showing, Every little piece is showing how bad I want this, And there's a reason why I'm documenting it, because it's also holding me accountable to the point where it's like, I live for this. Not like I'm not like putting all my eggs in one basket, but this is like, I wake up and I'm motivated to get through the day, to get through the workout, to get through the cardio, get my meals in, and to inspire other people to do stuff for themselves. Because I wasn't told I needed to do this. I wasn't told I needed to wrestle. I wasn't told I needed to not go to school and work full time. I was never told I took that upon myself to do it. I took it upon myself to start wrestling. I took it upon myself after high school to not go to college and to start working, because that's what I thought I wanted. And obviously I'm going back to school now because I'm taking it upon myself to do that. And, I just got a random text, but, you got to take it upon yourself to do things, because a lot of people, they're going to tell you to do it, but they're not going to help you do it. And you got to be the one that decides ultimately yourself to do it. I kind of went on a ramble, but I hope you guys can see what I'm trying to say. I'm thankful for all the support I've had. We're continuing to grow. Almost past 250 subs. I think that's awesome. I think that's amazing. I never would have thought I would have gotten to this point, to be honest. I started just posting this because this is what I enjoy to do, and we're continuing to grow. And I couldn't be more thankful. I couldn't be more grateful for each and every one of you guys that tune into these videos, because, I feel like I'm putting reasoning and purpose behind each and every video that I produce. Although there's some that I don't even talk in, but the work you see that I'm putting in speaks for itself. That's why there's videos where I don't really talk. I just work, because this is me working towards a goal. And yeah, enough said with that. I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone is, making strides to better themselves each and every day. And I'll be adding a little bit of grocery haul to the end of this video, because I'm gonna go get some groceries after I do my cardio. But with that said, I'm gonna go get my cardio done. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'll be back with you guys later at the grocery store. It'll be on my phone though, because I'm not bringing my camera into the grocery store, because I don't want to. I don't know. It just feels like better idea. All right, so we just got done getting groceries. 2 packs of oatmeal, cream of wheat, 3 different salad kits that I'm going to be trying. Fat-free cheese, egg whites, cottage cheese, peanut butter protein, it's the Skippy Rise, strawberries, bananas, blackberries, and 4 different low-cal sodas. Frescas are 0 calories. They're my favorite by far. I've tried this one before. Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream. And I'm gonna be trying sun-kissed zero sugar orange to fight the sugar cravings for sure. But that's what the grocery haul looks like for this week. Hopefully it lasts me longer than a week. It's a good amount of food, a little over $140.